Yo, what's goody with y'all, man? Yo, Merry Christmas to y'all, man. Or Christmas Eve. Yo, this is Reef'Lik.
And this is Reef'Lik.
And this is Reef'Lik Anime Horror Gang. What's good with y'all, man? Got another video.
Tonight we're going to be reacting to Nightmare Files.
Yo, shout out to Nightmare Files, man. Yo, go support Nightmare Files, man. Yo, Nightmare Files is the GOAT, man. We love you so much over here, Nightmare Files. Please go show them some love over there, y'all.
So please like, comment, subscribe, and join our big happy family.
Yes, y'all, join the family, man. Anime Horror Gang, man. Once you're a part of us, man, you're a family for life, man. You're a Supreme Kai. You're a loser like us. We're going to figure out a terminology to put for us as weirdos and Supreme Kais and probably put it together. We're going to figure out a word. Yeah. So if y'all got a good word, put it down in the comments so we can always say it in our videos and stuff. If y'all feeling it, just put it in the comments and don't be scared to say nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas because, you know, Christmas is coming up. And we want y'all to, like, really have a good time with us. Enjoy these videos and enjoy some time with your family and stuff. And always, 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 please stay safe. Please be with your family this year. Don't go out here doing nothing stupid and getting drunk or nothing. Because, you know, we don't want nothing to happen to y'all. We want to sit here and entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's better than just going out here acting crazy. And we love y'all so much, man. So please like, comment, subscribe, and let's begin. Yo, shout out to Nightmare Files, man. We're about to check out 3 disturbing Christmas horror stories. So,
easily hide, but I was tired and didn't think about it.
Let's get into it.
As I walked off, I heard a bang, but this time it was on my window of my house. And as I looked out the window,
Yo, why he started it off like that?
Man, this is going to be crazy, man.
Oh, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. That was creepy.
Man, it's like, of all the times for something to go down, it happened to go down on the holidays.
That is creepy. And why on Christmas, though? Come on.
this story takes place on one of the best nights for kids around America.
The music don't make it no better.
It was Christmas Eve of 2019.
They really don't, man.
For a little backstory, 3 or 4 months before this event took place, I broke up with my girlfriend. The event that caused me to break up with her was she stole over $900 from me. I caught her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Wait a minute. So before Christmas came up, you stole $900 from me? Oh, this is good. Let her go, B. You dodged a bullet. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's crazy, man.
No, $900?
For 3 months to Christmas Eve. Since we live in Texas and have a house in the hills, every year on Christmas, my family usually goes there to celebrate Christmas. However, this year, I couldn't make it because I had to work. This year, I was 17 years old and just got a job by a local supermarket. I had to work all Christmas Day. I had no problem being home alone. On Christmas Eve night, it was getting late. Probably 11 o'clock or so.
Those jobs suck. All right, my bad for pausing to y'all, but I have to work Christmas Eve. And I'm like, oh my God, like, give me a break. Like,
I bet those times be brutal.
It do be brutal. Like, y'all, I gotta work next week on I gotta work on Christmas Eve. We're posting this on Christmas Eve and stuff. And sorry for saying next week. We're just making this before Christmas, so y'all, I'm working on Christmas Eve. Oh God,
man.
I felt like they could have at least got me off. Like, come on now.
Take a shower and go to bed, as I needed to get up early for the next day. As I started to shower, I heard a strange noise coming from the garage. Sort of like a metallic banging or something dropping. I thought it was some form of a heater because I put the water as hot as I could. I took my shower. When I finished my shower, I went to go to bed, and as I did, I heard the noise again. Although this time, it was on the other side of the yard. I was confused because I didn't think there was anything over there. I went to go look outside.
I'd be paranoid, man.
Thank you.
I looked out and didn't see anything but my backyard, completely empty. I completely disregarded it because my backyard is pretty flat and empty, and it has nowhere for someone to hide. Now it's hard to explain, but my window is fairly large, and it has a blind spot to the left where there's a corner where someone could easily hide, but I was tired and didn't think about it. As I walked off, I heard a bang, but this time it was on my window of my house. And as I looked out the window, I saw the figure of a person dressed in all black standing at my window.
What?
Oh!
This woke up. Yo, wait a minute.
It made me jump.
Yeah.
Fairly large dude and a high school football player. This all changed when he reached for his pocket for what I assumed was a gun. I ran away from the window toward
Oh
my
no!
dad's shotgun. I knew he kept it in the safe and had the safe key under his pillow. As I was running to retrieve this, I dialed 911. As soon as the dispatcher answered, I heard the horrific sound of the glass shattering. I made it to my parents' room and I shut the door quietly. I whispered into the phone what was happening to the dispatcher.
Man.
She said to stay on the line.
Wow.
The sheriff was en route, but it would take about 5 minutes or so. I told her I was going to retrieve the shotgun. She said that's not a bad idea, but only use it if I had to, with caution. I quickly realized my dad took the gun with him because they were going to the gun range. I informed the dispatcher that the gun was gone. She said to make sure to stay on the line. For a moment,
Wow.
everything was silent. And I
Wow.
thought that it may have been a burglar, and they got spooked when they realized someone was home. My heart sank into my chest when I heard not one, but two sets of boots walking up the stairs.
Man.
Metal poles
Son.
breaking the floor. I locked and barricaded the door to my parents' room. Then I almost passed out when I heard one of them talk. Not in any voice, but my ex-girlfriend's voice. She said, "Merry Christmas, Tommy." And I heard a male voice mockingly say, "We know you're in there." And he knocked
Whoa, so it's your ex and she brought somebody with her?
to bed. My ex then said, "Don't worry if you can't open the door. We'll open it for you." I heard the pole hit the door and the lock falling out of the door to the floor. I had to put my hand over my mouth to keep from being too loud. All of a sudden,
Okay.
Yo.
Okay, I gotta say this right here and right now. Y'all, I know like you're in a committed relationship with somebody, and for men and women, please look out for the red flags in relationships. If you could like sense that something's wrong with that person, please leave. Or if they can't like control their emotions, or like they just fly off the rails, or if they like doing some weird stuff behind your back and stuff, please be cautious of that. Please watch out for the red flags, because men and women do be doing that. And another thing, like if y'all got like a little like fling that y'all want to like, you know, come and like, you know, do the dirty with, do the little dirty with. Don't bring them to your house. Please bring them to like a hotel, motel, and stuff like that, because bringing somebody to your house, that's literally bringing somebody into your safe space. And if people know what you got in your house, and they see everything and know where everything's at, they could come back to your house and do something to you.
Yeah.
So please be cautious of that, because there is some people out here that would take advantage of you like that.
The fact that she went that far to, what you call it, bring a person over there, though.
Yeah, like you got the nerve. Oh, God. You lucky he ain't got the burner on him. You lucky.
my ex muttering, "Oh shit." They ran down the stairs to run out the front door when the officer said freeze. I heard a bunch of yelling, and then an officer came in and said, "If you're in there, make yourself known." I called out to him saying I was Tommy, and I called 911. He told me to come out slowly with my hands visible.
How do you know if that's the cop or not?
I saw the two being escorted out in handcuffs.
Okay.
The rest of my night consisted of paperwork and me talking to my parents, who were making a 3-hour drive to come home. This incident was very disturbing to me, and I'm grateful that I reacted the way that I did.
Yeah.
Had I not, I might be dead right now.
Man, call the police if something ain't right, man.
It's just foul that your ex did that, though. Like what was your, like, man, people like that are sick, dude. Stay away from people like that.
Yeah.
Story 2.
Christmas is usually everyone's favorite time of the year.
Right,
It
right.
was certainly my favorite time of the year until one night that changed everything. It was the Christmas of 2018. I was sitting in my living room watching the snow get heavier and heavier. The scene created the holiday atmosphere. I was enjoying myself drinking a cup of hot cocoa until I heard a knock on my door.
Hmm.
I thought, who could be here at this hour? It was 1:18 in the morning. I got up to open the door, and to my surprise, I saw nobody. I closed the door thinking I was being
Okay, man.
You're dumbing, bro.
or it was all in my head. 5 minutes later,
Nah.
another knock on my door. I once again got up to open the door.
Nah,
No one
Dude,
was there.
the fact you heard
So I
2
checked.
knocks at the man.
Almost immediately after another knock on my door,
I'm looking out the blinds.
Looking up to see the door open, and I could just get a glimpse of a kid, looked about 5 or 6 years old, running towards a house that was adjacent to mine. Quite surprisingly, I never knew who lived there, and quite frankly, I never seemed to care. However, this time I wanted to know why such a little kid was out roaming about in the middle of the night, so I planned to go over there the next morning. Morning finally came, and I headed towards the house where I'm sure I saw the little boy run into. To my surprise, nobody answered the door. I figured they weren't home, and I would come back later. That evening, I tried going back to the house, and once again, I knocked. No answer. This was quite strange. I then tried the side door, and to my surprise, the door wasn't locked. Curiosity got the better of me, and I unlawfully entered the house, knowing I wasn't breaking and entering. As soon as I entered the house, I smelled something foul in the air. It smelled rotten.
Oh man.
The inside of this house looked like nobody had lived there for years. I decided to check out the upstairs of the house. I climbed up the stairs and I went to the top step. There were about 5 bedrooms adjacent to each other. I checked out the one on my right. Nothing too special, just a bed and a closet. I checked out the rest of the rooms and found nothing. Great, I thought to myself. This was a complete waste of my time. And just as I was about to leave, a woman tapped me on my shoulder. It startled me.
What?
I knew I was caught red-handed, but just as I could say anything, the woman put her hand over my mouth and shushed me. I slowly backed away and sprinted back to my house. I heard the blood-curdling scream of a woman telling me to come back. I got back to my house and I decided to not call the cops.
Oh, what?
What?
I woke up to sounds outside of my window.
Dude, why you not calling the cops, man? Come on.
Bruh, if somebody, okay, if I knew nobody was in that house and I ain't see nobody going back and forth, if I walk in there and someone just tap me on my, and put their hand over my, what?
Dude, man, dude. I'd be jumping right out of my skin.
But it's kind of like, I understand his point too, because it's like, it ain't a reason to be calling them.
Shoot.
It ain't a reason. It's like you need a good explanation. Can you imagine telling them, hey, I walked in these people's house and a woman tapped me on my shoulder and she
And put
her hands over my mouth.
Man.
They ain't like they gonna be like, what's
They're
up?
gonna look at you
like you the crazy one.
Yeah.
Like,
I ran across her face. Her crazed eyes stared back at me on the other side of the glass. I fell back in shock and I dialed 911. The cops were at my location within minutes.
Now you call,
I
man.
told them what happened, and they searched the house and found nothing. They told me there were no signs of anyone there since the horrifying murder that took place inside the very house.
What?
what?
I'm shocked. I haven't heard of what happened at all. Wow. And it was an ongoing investigation. The cops weren't even able to give me information, so I desperately wanted to know, though. The next day, I did some research, and what I found made me puke. On December 31st, a mother and her son were brutally murdered inside that same house. And their bodies are yet to be found. I linked everything together, and I stared at myself in the mirror in pure horror. The events that took place this day changed me forever. The next 8 months, I quit my job and had to get therapy for the rest of the year. I started looking into depression and into thoughts of ending my own life. I would wake up at late hours of the night and see this woman's crazed smile staring down at me, and I would scream in pure horror. It's been a year since this traumatizing experience, and I have never been the same person as I used to be. By the time you read this, I'll be dead or somewhere far away, very far away.
Wow.
Shit.
That's creepy.
It's like at that point you just gotta get out, man.
Yeah. And some people can't handle stuff like that, you know?
So basically, it was haunted though.
I couldn't fathom seeing a ghost. I couldn't. Y'all, I know we're anime horror gang over here, but y'all, I cannot fathom seeing a ghost. Like, can you imagine just seeing a shape just walking across your face? Or on the camera in front of your property? Heck, no. No.
Or even worse, in your house.
I live on a remote, quiet street in a relatively small town. For the sake of my safety and privacy,
This is like Buffalo right now.
I still live there to this day. It was the last day of school before Christmas break, and like any other ninth grader, I was excited to be home and play the new Call of Duty that was coming out that year.
Yeah.
Since I was in the 6th grade, I always walked home. Today was no different. I left school around 2:37 p.m., but this time I had to take a different route home, as my street had construction. I remember the shortcut from when I was a little kid that I used to take to school when my road or usual route was blocked or closed due to some reason. I started making my way down the side road, as I did years before, when I noticed a black Ford following me awful close, but doing the speed limit probably to avoid suspicion. I took a few turns to see if this vehicle was following me. Sure enough, it was. I eventually made it home, and when I did, I told my parents, who then passed it off as being over paranoid. And that was
Nah, son.
If anything, you gotta listen to your kids, man.
Like, if your kids... Wait a minute. Like, if your kid's telling you that there's somebody following him, and you just talk about, oh, don't worry. No, I'm going to check and see who that is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to let my kid get snatched. That's how your kids get snatched.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Some of y'all parents need to step, man.
Think about it is, they brush it off, though.
Some of y'all parents need to do better. I'm just going to be honest. Some of y'all need to do better. I'm not letting my kid walk home alone in 6th grade. You're bugging, bro. Y'all parents need to do better.
Yeah.
We're not even parents and we know this.
I remember doing my routine when my dog started barking. I yelled and said, "Shut up." I eventually got up and let them out. I want to say 8 minutes passed when I was startled out of bed. A man screaming in pain outside my window. I looked up to see my dad with a shotgun running outside to the dogs.
What the heck?
To the window, and just as I got there, I heard my dad yelling at this guy. And then he shot the back of the guy's black Ford speeding down our road.
Oh.
Has been filed, and it's been 4 years since the incident. And I'm now finishing school and looking at colleges. The police never found him, and I still sleep with my dogs by my bed, so the man who tried to ruin my Christmas doesn't come back.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That's wild, son.
The fact that he followed you home, though.
And knew where you live. That's creepy. Y'all, please be aware of y'all surroundings when y'all going home, especially females. And then on top of it, like, please be aware of your surroundings. Females, please be cautious of that because you know there's some creepy dudes out here.
Yeah, just straight up creepers, though.
Like, trust me, like, it's wild.
Yep.
Oh, that will mess up my. Oh, this just messed up my Christmas.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. If anything, man, never go out alone.
Yeah,
never go out anywhere alone.
Y'all
man.
don't go out alone. Bring some people with you. You know. Shout out to Nightmare Files.
Shout out to Nightmare Files.
Yeah,
this
y'all.
was good though.
Yo, we love this. Yo, we're gonna keep on checking out more stuff from Nightmare Files. You know, we just trying to, like, you know, get some stuff out here and before Christmas and stuff, and, you know, doing some Christmas videos and stuff. So, like, we hope y'all enjoy this. Me and Leaky Leak has to go and enjoy our Christmas, man. I hope y'all have a good Christmas. Please be safe, y'all. Please enjoy y'all time with the family. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We see y'all next time, y'all.
Peace.
Deuces.